Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Craig Ben, aka Cash Cake, back with another college football price picks video, and I'm here with my friend Zach with DFSArmy. How you doing, Zach?
What's going on, man? How are you?
Well, I was doing better before these games started on Thursday and all the crazy news.
Yeah.
With Bray getting scratched, it just kind of ruined those picks we threw out there Thursday, and it sucks, man. It sucks when that happens, but it's like college football. It's like you never know. There's a big wild card with it, and I think that's what makes it intriguing, And but that really hurt some of those unders that we threw out there. Um, and yeah, I mean, he wasn't anyone on the radar that was going to be until today, like late in the afternoon. There was some, speculation, but man, that happens.
Yeah, for sure. And supposedly sitting there on the sideline in a cast, you'd think someone would have noticed.
Yeah, I would think. But again, this is where, college
Yeah.
football is not like NFL. We don't have those beat writers and injury reporting every 90 minutes before lock and all that stuff. So
Yep.
we just got to go with what we have. And again, when we do these videos early like this, sometimes it happens and we just kind of have to roll with the punches. But again, if you don't have a Prize Picks account, make sure you run over there and use that promo code DFSArmy and get 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Put all the link in the description below. If you want action, some more action to some more Price Picks plays. Again, tomorrow is not the best slate. I would really tread really lightly here. We'll talk about a few plays here for Friday, and then we'll do another one for Saturday. Saturday's way better, so I would go real light. I think Zach agrees with me on this one um, for Friday. So don't go too crazy on Friday and kind of save it for a little bit on Saturday. I think there's a way better slate and there's some better stuff on there. But we'll talk about a few plays regardless, and we'll kind of go over them real quick. But again, if you want access to Patreon, I've been dropping plays there throughout the weekend, both price picks and sports betting picks. So I'll put all the link in the description below with that stuff. But yeah, man, let's just dive right into some of these plays. Like I said, I would play light here. We'll talk about some of them, and then we'll talk about at the end. I think we can both agree one player that you can kind of mix and match that we really like. So
Yeah.
let's dive into this and talk about the first guy.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to start with I think some receiving yards for Ali Jennings of Old Dominion. And I think you know that it's that kind of slate when you're going to Old Dominion plays. I actually like the over here. It's kind of hard because their quarterback is not a great quarterback. He's not that accurate. But in the last 7 games last year, Jennings had 19, 8, 14, 6, 7, 12, and 8 targets. So gets a ton of targets. He did hit over this yardage in 6 of the last 7 games last year, averaged 17 yards a catch. So he does have nice upside. That being said, this game has such a low total. The Virginia Tech defense isn't great. But with a quarterback that you don't trust, it's really hard to hit that sometimes. But I do think that this isn't an extreme amount. This is a decent total for him to go over, and he's shown that he can do it.
Yeah, like you said, when we're starting out with a pick like this, you can tell that it's one of those slates where, um, again, just play lightly. Again, we got so many games on Saturday, and just I get it. You want to have a little bit of action,
Yeah.
but it's just one of those that we're just, sometimes you're gonna have to decide when to go and play heavy and when not to play heavy. And this is not one of those slates I would play heavy.
Yeah.
It's the next one
I
on the
think
docket.
I think you're going to be excited with the rest of these picks. They're all close to your heart. We're
They
going to go
are.
over to receptions. Go over to Isaiah Williams. Uh, he's sitting there at 4.5 receptions. Last week he had 10 targets, 7 receptions. Craziest thing for me is on those 7 receptions he got 26 yards. So they're not, he's not going anywhere with those receptions. But if he's going to be their dink and dunk guy, I think that's something that Tommy DeVito's great at. He, can hit those short range targets. If he's going to get 10 targets, I'll put him down for 6 or 7 receptions. Easily get over that 4.5 receptions.
Yeah, I mean, this is not an offense that's gonna spread the field and go deep. I mean, we know what the coach wants to do. We know what the offensive coordinator that they brought in from UTSA over in the offseason wants to do. I mean, it's run the ball and it's get the ball out quick. And like you said, DeVito, that's what he's gonna do. He's not throwing 80-yard bombs down the field, and we're not gonna see a ton of that. So yeah, I like this play as well with Williams. It's like, and I like Illinois to win this, man. I really do. I mean, it's not like Indiana's a great team by any stretch of imagination. And one great thing I love, with the way Illinois kind of plays is they can kind of control the pace, and as long as they're moving the ball down the field a little bit, I do like them this game. So yeah, I like that over 4.5 receptions. If you're gonna get those targets, yeah, I mean, it's not like they have a ton of guys to go to. So completely agree with that. Yeah. Want to
Now
talk?
the rest of these picks all kind of center around Chase Brown. Um, I think his numbers here are awful in all of these categories. I think the first place I would go to personally is that touchdown prop.
Yep.
Last week, you're looking at rushing touchdowns only. Last week he had two. He's going to be their main goal line back. Their backup is hurt, so he's going to get extra touches. I think this is a conference game, so they need it. It's not like they can rest their starters. It's going to be a close game. They're not favored. Everything is going to be about Chase Brown in this game for
Yep.
the Illinois offense. I mean, they don't really have much else.
No,
Uh,
and again, it's like again the guy they brought over and your head coach at OC is the same way. Pound the rock 30 times, and if you don't have your backup is out, I just if they get down anywhere in the red zone, Brown's going to score the touchdown. It's just going to at least get one. And I think having it a half, I think I'm with you. Like love all of these,
yeah,
but that Chase Brown over a touchdown's great. The yards are up a little bit. I think we both talked about that, how that
yeah.
one's kind of like third best on the list. You know, how we go kind of touchdowns, fantasy points. Yeah, 37 against
I
Wyoming.
mean, my thing with the fantasy points is he's getting. Last year they didn't really target him. Last week he got 3 targets, got a touchdown reception, and if they're going to throw the ball to him as well as run it with him, I
Right.
think he's a 23, 24 fantasy point a game player. So I don't. I
Oh,
think this
yeah,
is
for
way
sure.
too low.
Yeah, no, I don't either. And having the yards up that high and we think he's gonna get a touchdown, you're almost a 16 right there with the
Mm-hmm.
touchdown and the yards. So it's like, why not just go because it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense just to go rushing yards unless you think he doesn't get in the box, which I think he does anyway. So I like that. And one thing I want to mention is if you go and sign up for the Patreon and get in the premium channels, we talked a little bit about not just Price Picks but Underdog as well. And it was mentioned in there that Brown came out on Underdog earlier today at 80 yards. So
Yeah.
when these picks come out, man, especially college football and especially just Price Picks in general, the lines move fast, and you can't wait all day if you want to play these and come in and look at plays and expect that they're going to be just as good at plays or you can even play them because they move so fast. So once they come out, I mean, like all day just looking and seeing the lines. If a play comes out, it's like we got to jump on it now because they move. I mean, like this one here, like it's 15 yards over what I got it at earlier in the day. And if you don't jump on it, this is what's going to happen because especially early in the season where they don't have a whole lot of data to go off of, and there's going to be some mispriced guys, and that's what we can do is pull those eyes out and jump on them early. But the value does get zapped quick, man, especially on I would say even Price Picks even a little bit more than the books. I mean, the books move a little bit slower. One thing I've been noticing. So and Zach, man, over at DFSArmy, man, we got all the slates up there. He's been working hard trying to get all the damn content out for DFSArmy. I mean, there's a ton this weekend. So again, cheat sheets we got over there for DraftKings. Zach does all those. Aaron does the FanDuel ones. We got all the projections in the Domination Station, which is our optimizer over there. So you can check all that stuff out. Again, what's your promo code there, Zach?
Promo code over there, DFS Army is ZADE. That's ZADE. Gets you 10% off the lifetime of your subscription. So, and I mean, it's not just college football. We got, running the optimizer. We got you over there. We got some of the top NFL guys, NBA, MLB. We have some of the top NASCAR guys, some of the top MMA guys. So anything you want, you can really get over there.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Got everything all for one price. And again, I think our college football, especially in the optimizer, is one of the best. And I love it in the sheets that we have. I know I came close last week and had a couple top 10 finishes, just didn't quite get there. But yeah, tomorrow or for Friday, we're doing this on Thursday night. Not the biggest slate in the world. I would kind of focus on just maybe a couple 2-man power plays and maybe watch some of these games, maybe play a little more DFS wise. Even then, it's like kind of ugly. Save up for Saturday, man. Save up for Saturday. So,
nice slates.
yeah, let's just cut it there, and we will head back and do a Saturday video. And I think that's where you want to be at. So, again, appreciate it, Zach, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Deuce.